She said, "My parents prefer my ex. They think you're too plain." I said, "Fair enough." I quietly stepped out of her life. Weeks later, her mother kept trying to reach me after something happened when they reintroduced her to her ex. We'd been together for 2 years, met through a hiking group. She was 34, worked in finance, came from old money. I'm a civil engineer, make decent money, but nothing flashy. Drive a reliable car, live in a modest house, normal, stable life. Her family was different. Country club memberships, vacation homes, the kind of wealth where they don't talk about money. Every family dinner was subtle condescension. Her father would ask about my work, then change the subject before I finished. Her mother made comments about practicality and ambition aimed at me. Her brother asked in front of everyone if I'd considered doing something more significant with my career. My girlfriend would apologize afterward. They never changed. The breaking point came at Sunday brunch. I was in the living room when I heard her parents in the study, door slightly open. "He's just so ordinary," her mother said. "No presence, no ambition. Remember that boy she dated before? He had potential. We should invite him to the charity gala. Let them reconnect." That evening at her place, she said, "My parents are inviting my ex to their gala. They want us to reconnect. I need you to understand. They prefer him. They think you're too plain." Those were my mother's exact words. "Fair enough," I said. "What? That's it? I'm not going to beg your parents to accept me, and I'm not going to compete with your ex for their approval." I spent a week thinking, then called her. "I'm done with this, with us. Because of what my parents said? Because of what you said. You told me they think I'm too plain, like it was a fact I needed to accept. You care what your parents think, more than how their opinions make me feel. You're not going to fight for this? There's nothing to fight for. Every time they insulted me, you stayed silent. You've been choosing them this whole time." I blocked her number, deleted our photos, left her things in a box outside my door. By week 2, I felt lighter. 3 weeks later, her mother called. Something happened at the gala. They were reconnecting. Then she found him publicly flirting with someone else, a business partner's daughter. She confronted him. He laughed, said she was naive, that he was only there because we practically begged him. She's devastated. Won't leave her room. We were wrong about him. About you. I'm calling to ask if you'd consider talking to her. No, because even if I wanted to, she'd end up right back here eventually. The next time you disapprove of something, we'll be right back where we started. I promise that won't happen. Your promises mean nothing to me. You promised to welcome me. You didn't. 2 days later, my ex showed up at my house. He humiliated me in front of everyone. I'm sorry that happened, but it doesn't change anything. I don't care what they think anymore. You will, eventually. And we'll be right back here with you apologizing for them in private, but never defending me in public." She started crying on my front porch. "Please, don't throw away 2 years. You already did that when you told me your parents think I'm too plain, when you chose their approval over my dignity." I went inside and locked the door. 4 weeks later, her father called. "I'll give you a job at my firm. Better title, better pay, corner office." I laughed. "You insulted me for 2 years. Now that your daughter got hurt by the guy you preferred, you want to buy me back? She loves you. She loves the idea of me now that her other option showed his true colors. When the next impressive guy comes along, she'll start wondering again if I'm enough. I'm not signing up for that." 6 weeks later, my ex waited outside my gym. I broke it off with my parents. I told them what they did was unforgivable. "That's between you and them. We could be together." "No, because you're only here because things didn't work out with your ex. That's not love. That's convenience. You wouldn't be here if he'd been interested. You'd be with him right now, and I'd just be the guy who wasn't good enough. Go home. Find someone your parents approve of from the start. You'll be happier." "I won't." "You will, because you're not cut out for going against your family, and I'm not interested in being someone you have to defend." I got in my car and drove away. Watched her in my rearview mirror, standing in the parking lot, getting smaller and smaller until she disappeared.